Schmigadoon, an original series from Apple TV+.
We're in an actual musical.
Please, God, no.
Starring Keegan-Michael Key and Cecily Strong.
We're stuck here forever.
We found our way out of IKEA. We'll find a way out of here.
Watch Schmigadoon on Apple TV+.
Hey, it's Big J. Okerson.
And Dan Soder. Welcome to the Bonfire Podcast. We'll have new episodes every morning, Tuesday through Friday. If you want more Bonfire, you can hear our full show every day on SiriusXM.
You can go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire for a special 3-month offer.
The Bonfire.
Dan, you want to take the honors?
You take the honors, Jason.
Okay, we are back, everybody. It's the Bonfire Faction Talk Series XM 103. Big Jokers and Dan Soder are our guests today. His new special, The Greatest Average American, streaming right now on Netflix. Always a pleasure to have our dear friend, the hilarious Nate Bargatze, on the show. Nate.
Hey, can I tell you what I think Dan looks like now?
Yeah.
What?
Like Walter White at the very end of Breaking Bad. Have you been told that? You know when he's like goes back home and does all the damage?
You know what's funny about that, Nate? You know who the other person that said that to me was?
Who?
Gary Veter, the person that's in the room video.
That's all we've been talking about this whole time. Gary's been in my house.
No, yeah,
a lot of Dan Soder talk.
A lot of putting Dan down for trying to grow his beard out.
You look like Cranston. You look Cranston when he recovered from cancer.
Dude, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I love a season 5 walk.
And Gary Veter looks like the first. Veter looks like the first version. Shaved head.
He's season 1
I got like
through
both
4.
seasons. I'm talking to right now in my house. Yeah.
You got the whole arc going.
What made Gary Veter shave his head?
Nate,
it looks good. It looks good.
He was going bald.
Oh, so he just wanted to zip it all off. Yeah, well, he has good head for you. He lucked out.
Yeah, super lucky.
He did.
Yeah,
got that
really
perfect. Well, Nate, welcome to our new home on Faction Talk 103.
Congratulations, I know.
A little bit of Bonfire context. We actually were on a different station, and Nate was on several times. A regular guest on our old show, and now he's on this show for the first time.
But in case you just stopped on the dial right now, that's Nate Bargatze. I'm Big Jokers, and that's Dan Soder.
And more Bonfire context, Nate Bargatze from Old Hickory, Tennessee, one of the best working comedians. Big Vanderbilt fan.
It's like we're in another country. It's like having to meet everybody again.
Dude, you got to do it all over again.
I'm Nate Bargatze, stand-up comedian.
There it is, and I'm Dan Soder, one of the co-hosts of the show you just turned, which is The Bonfire, and that's Big J. Okerson, the other co-host. Okay,
I'm here, Big J. Okerson.
Sorry, Nate. We just got to do some light housekeeping here on the new station. Jacob told us we have to.
You're listening. You're driving in a car right now. Just let they need to repeat.
It's the year 2021. We think. We had some things saved for Nate, but Jay's moving. Nate. Jay's getting. Jay and Christina are moving to a new apartment.
Not just a new apartment.
Oh.
But nice
right.
apartment.
Did you think I was going to hit you with Jay and Christina moving to Nashville?
Dude, I would have loved it. I've tried to.
I really enjoyed Nate's neighborhood. It was lovely.
I know. I would love for you to get back there. We need some more comics down here in Nashville, dude. We need some more of the New York guys. A lot of LA guys are moving to Austin. We've had some LA guys move here, but we need some New York guys to come to Nashville so we can battle with Austin as the comedy scene. You can get up as much as you want. I can give you whatever. What do you want? You want stage time? I'll give you stage time.
I need 10 cents a week. What are you getting at?
You want 10 cents a week? I'll give you 10 cents.
I think we need a serious hub.
That's
our studio.
This is the whole world. You can't buy a house without a studio in it here. I mean, that's what it's. I mean, you people try to. Can I get one without a studio? An apartment,
I'm sorry.
Studio,
it's already soundproofed. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I go.
Everywhere's soundproof.
Is there something I can do about the country motif? And they go, no. Those horns have to stay in that studio.
What's when I take a shower? Why does it sound so good? Well. It's
funny you said that. Walk Like a Man was recorded in that shower. Oh, what? Walk like a man.
Like you walk like a man. Talk like a man.
Funny part that the bass of Walk Like a Man was done in that exact shower. Yeah. Well,
me and Christine are moving into a high-rise building.
Oh, this is new money. I mean, come on,
COVID
dude.
prices.
No, yeah,
The
yeah.
whole town's 30% off. I swear to
Oh,
God.
you can get. I know. I'm gonna have to wear a suit when I come over to y'all's house. Like I gotta dress up now.
Oh, don't come in some fucking shorts like some scuzz. No, it's
You delivering
no.
something for Jay? No, I'm friends with him. Oh, okay.
No, but she's right. We jumped on the exodus of New York. Just opened up shit for like way underpriced.
Yeah, I'm about to make that move.
That's y'all could be y'all will you know they'll make a movie about y'all like The Big Short. Y'all will be on the right side of it.
Yeah,
The Kristen Bell.
yeah. Just because we stuck,
got a weird eye.
Just because we stuck around when everyone moved to fucking Maine or Vermont, we stayed.
I want to own buildings soon.
Christine's gonna become a mogul. We should have told you that. She's taking a real estate class at night.
She's going to take
listen-
over the
Oh,
real
he's
estate
starting
industry
to-
based off of finding an apartment.
Yeah, she found an apartment. Now she's
on
going to take
on
over.
a website.
She's going to take over the most competitive real estate market in the world.
She goes, "No, I figured it out. I got this apartment, so
I'm going to walk through these pussies. That's
I
your guys'
watched. Is
building.
that the apartment?
that's the building." Yeah.
No
looks like-
way.
That looks like something from an
That's
Avengers
crazy.
movie.
Yeah.
Well, we're not on the tallest part. I
Oh,
don't think.
well
Maybe
then why
we
are you
are.
moving in?
You're in that car. You're in the car out front. That's
See
no.
that?
We're
See
like
that
the
Subaru? That's
we're like
us.
we're like the 27th floor of like 31 floors, right?
Oh wow, that's unbelievable, dude. That's the
that's-
dream. You're doing the real dream. That's the real dream of what everybody wanted in New York was to live. When we lived there, we had to stay in Queens.
Oh, there, Nate. How about that, buddy? Full
Oh, you
court
go into
indoor
the
basketball.
Oh, I didn't. I was looking at the 57th. How am I supposed? Oh, everybody sees this, right? Or no?
No.
I'm giving your address. I don't know. I'm just reading y'all's credit card
Yo, man,
info.
this is where you're moving? That's crazy.
Hey Jay,
Wow.
real fast, Jay. Mother's maiden name.
Also,
Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah,
I'm
Goes,
seeing
and here's
this-
my schedule. Here's the schedule when I'm gone, and Christine's alone and nervous.
Also, I'm seeing on the screen it says that your locks don't work between a certain hour. That's
Jay, correct us on that. Your locks don't work. Go ahead.
but dude, full basketball court. I mean, gee.
Yeah, that's the jam
Ooh.
right there.
I mean, I want to see you in there with your 2 shorts on. Just
Yeah.
going.
You think I won't? I'm gonna have Christine film me shooting hoops every day. That's gonna be my post today. I'll give inspirational quotes while I shoot hoops.
Dude,
Guys,
you
every day's a struggle, but you gotta love the struggle.
you hitting a free throw and you go, and just like that, we got to remember that every day set our goals and hit those shots. Hi,
Swish.
Swish. I'm Big J Okerson, and I'll be at the Funny Bone this Thursday through Saturday in Liberty, Ohio.
I want
Nate,
you to
they
be
said pickup
hustling,
games. They said
hustling people in there.
Oh,
You
I
get
will.
you get like these nerdy guys that like these old men just trying to be like, I'm just trying to like do a little exercise. You're like, let's play for some money, you know? Let's see what's up.
Yeah, what's
Throw
up?
it down. Yeah.
This guy's doing double pumps.
Check it on. Yeah.
Until you
Give
get
them a
hustled by two old men that used to play like for Rutgers in the 70s.
Do you remember?
Did you ever
Nate,
see the
when
Bob? We talked about that with the guy that played for the Celtics, that real tall, white, redheaded dude everybody made fun of.
Oh yeah,
Scalabrini.
he played that high school
When
kid.
he goes and everybody always tell him he's trash because he didn't play for the Celtics, and he did a radio thing and he goes, I will play all of you. If you all, because you think like I'm on the bench, so you think I'm garbage. I am one of the greatest players to ever play basketball.
Yeah.
And then he just destroyed people all day.
Did you see
'Cause
the
they
one
just keep-
that one video of him beating the kid like 11-0?
Yeah, the high school kid, because he was shooting around. It just came out today or yesterday. It's a video of Scalabrini shooting around at a rec center, and these two high school kids are like, "Look at this crusty ass dude," and he's like, "I'll play you guys. I'll play you for your shoes."
It's a great video. It's only like a minute long.
Yeah, and
Wow.
they're like, "We'll play you," and then Scalabrini just beat the shit out of this kid.
Dude, I mean, makes him look silly on some plays.
Like just oh man, and then at the end of the video, it's like, and then he started warming up, and you just see Scalabrini just burying everything.
They
It's just
shoot
like,
Yeah, he
when
he
in
like missed a
warm-up.
shot or something. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's always to tell that. It's like Ben Simmons, who they just say can't shoot. He goes, I can. I mean, if you watch him in warm-ups, he's just banging threes left and right. He just doesn't do it in the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like they're not a.
He does
their
what's
skill
better
level.
for him.
Yeah, their
Skill level is better.
Is better at everything than the average person, or even like.
People think that with golf too. Like you watch a golfer and then they think like, oh, this guy is like barely on the PGA, and you're like, well, if you played that guy, it would be bananas, dude. Like
Yeah.
he would. it would not even be close. Like he can't. They can't. They don't have the extra edge that like Tiger has. But everything else is there.
Really, the only sport that you can like go to college and be really good at, and then not be able to play in your regular life is football. Like you're not going to go tackling guys after you get out of college. But if you played like in the NCAA tournament in like 2004, you might be working at Remax now, and then you can just go to the gym and just ball on kids.
You're still the best guy who shows up at the rec center.
Yeah,
Christine, did you find that video?
You're like, I played D1. Like anyone that played like Chris DiStefano played D3. He was All-American D3. I bet if he played for a little bit, he would just fucking ball out on all of us.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure.
You think
he played at small school, dude? We'd take him.
He played at a made-up online university. We'd smoke him.
What'd you say, Christine?
See the video again? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Brian Scalabrine.
We said, look it up. Brian Scalabrine versus
plays a high school
World
kid.
Star Hip Hop today. Is it a kid from high school?
Yeah, he plays a high school kid.
He's a pretty tall kid.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably.
Yeah, that when he did, I didn't even know that they had a new one out. But when he did it with a while ago with the radio show, I mean, they let people send in videos to be like, here's why. And he played a kid that played at UConn, and he was a walk-on at UConn and just destroyed. And he beat like 10 people.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, he's like.
Oh wait, he's got great dad bod now too. You know what I mean? It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. And he's just shooting by himself like a total dad. He's just like, yep, there it is. Because when you're an NBA player, dude, you're like one of the best of all time.
Yeah.
To get to the league and stay there?
You're in an elite class.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a reason they didn't just like keep kicking him off teams, or you know what I mean, or like
he played for a long time.
Yeah, he played for a while, which means he could just fucking
millions
smoke you. Yeah, dude.
Maybe.
He called
11-0.
game and won 11-0. Yeah, just we'll tweet that out at the Bonfire SXM on Twitter. But yeah, man, he just fucking buried that high school kid.
Do you ever watch The Professor? You know that?
Oh yeah, I mean, I grew up. Dude, I used to love the And One show. That was always on when I got home from high school. So I would watch like The Professor and all those guys. Just they
would have like some crazy names like Doctor, or I don't know, like just weird.
What about
like Wacky Legs and shit?
What about
Wacky Legs? Yeah,
Half Man, Half Amazing.
But those guys couldn't make the pros, which was crazy.
One of them
They're
did.
that good.
Skip to My Lou made it. I think like from the show. Yeah, it's just a funny name to say.
Remember,
your name's too long to put on the back of the jersey. And he goes, it's got to be Skip to My Lou. What is your government name, though? Could you give us that, maybe?
Skip to Lewowitz.
What was the guy? And you guys are better at this stuff than me, like especially sports history. But wasn't like X-Ray Hip? Didn't they think he was going to be good in the NBA? And then he didn't do anything. And then he went to the And One. Then he went to like the Globetrotter. I think he's like ended up a Globetrotter.
Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, it's like a lot of those guys can just go overseas and make a shit ton of money playing in like Turkey or China. Stephon Marbury's like a star in China. He's like,
they have a statue of him.
That's crazy.
He was. I remember seeing him on the And One or the magazine. I used to read all those basketball magazines.
Like Slam.
He came out of high school.
Yeah.
They're all crazy. Those guys are unbelievable.
Schmigadoon, an original series from Apple TV Plus.
We're in an actual musical.
Please, God, no.
Starring Cecily Strong, Keegan-Michael Key, Fred Armisen, Dove Cameron, Ahmed Kamil, Kristen Chenoweth,
Ladies, can I get a cackle?
Alan Cumming, Ariana DeBose, Ann Harada, Jane Krakowski, Martin Short, and Aaron Tveit.
We're stuck here forever.
We're smart. We found our way out of IKEA. We'll find a way out of here.
Watch Schmigadoon on Apple TV Plus.
We have some awesome videos we wanted to show to you. Which one should we do first, Dave?
Oh, dude, let's do this. This lady, a camper sent us this, and it was like, man, this video has Bonfire all the time. And Nate, we usually watch like really bad, stuff. And this video,
it's a good description, is to say we like people who are terrible at what they do, but believe in themselves with everything they have.
Perfect way to put it. And Buck Knife Sabrosa tweeted at us and said, I mean, come on, this one has your names written all over it. So it's called the American Rescue Plan.
Everybody, do not reach out to this lady. Do not tweet
keep it
at
cool.
her. Do not just fucking laugh with us, you cocks.
Keep it cool, because this isn't... The fact that anyone just films this and then they're like, should I put this on the internet? And they're like, oh, yeah. I'm going to put this on the internet. And then
should
they do.
we?
And then
It's
you see
already, it's happening.
and you're like, you should. Oh man, this is great. The amount of corny in this, it's already got 400,000 views.
Yo, she has. She looks like she's wearing another person's skin.
You got any sugar?
Yeah, the bug from Men in Black.
Is this better?
I got a cat.
Yeah.
Meant a lot to him.
This is her talking about the American Rescue Plan, but it's a lovely song. This might be. We might have to book her for Crackle Palooza.
In order to be a man.
What's the American Rescue Plan?
Well, it's the one.
She tells us.
I think so. I think it's what Biden just passed. The one.
Wait, pause it for 1 second. Pause it for 1 second because there's something I forgot to tell you. I just want to say the subject. We don't have to go on it right now. One of the funniest things I've ever seen was a porn clip I was watching last weekend. The girl had a tattoo of a butterfly on her shoulder, and it said "The Butterfly Project." And I was like, as I'm just watching her, like, get gangbanged. I was like, what is the Butterfly Project? I looked it up. It's like a stop cutting yourself and trying to kill yourself organization.
Wait, so she had a self-help tattoo in the middle of fucking.
She clearly stopped cutting and trying to kill herself and then got into porn. She's like,
Why?
All right, finally, I'm sober. I'm not hurting myself anymore. Time to go jump into some gangbangs.
You can never tell which way the ball's going to bounce,
The butterfly was such a weird.
Still getting the message across.
Yeah. You know what? You looked it up, didn't you?
She put it
drove
right
traffic.
over. She put it over her best tit, and that is good. Over out of the two, she picked the
And
right
you put
tit.
those razors down, didn't you, Jay?
Yep. And you know what, Jay? You
I think
stopped
she did her
cutting.
job.
You looked it up. I think she's an angel.
She got guys. I'm really involved in the Butterfly Project right now.
Yeah. All right. Now let's watch this. This is. Yeah. This lady really tries hard, and I think that's great.
Well, I'm excited.
Confident leaders getting us back on our feet.
It's like
the
corny
American Rescue Plan. It has almost everything.
Oh.
A year into this mess, recovery unfolds. How many wonders can one rescue plan hold? Reading it over,
Pause
you
it.
think,
She's fucking one of her son's friends.
Man, if you lived in that neighborhood and you weren't out on your lawn with a beer going, Diane, what are you doing? Yeah. She's like,
She goes, I've been a little loopy since Arthur left.
sorry. Remember when I got COVID? Well, I think it turned my brain into mush. And now I'm super into the American
I got Swiss
Rescue
cheese
Plan.
brain, and I'm out here singing with fucking limp lips.
It turns out I
Her
had a
husband's just
Yeah. What's
her
that?
husband's making dinner. Like he has to make dinner for all the kids, and she's out there, and he's like he's working.
He's
What's your wife do? She's a stay-at-home mom.
Just pinching the bridge of his nose. He goes, she's
Yeah.
obsessed with making online music videos that go nowhere.
Dude, this is it's funny, ironic. It's her subject, but it's like the ironic thing is it's what she's singing about is why she's doing this. She's been locked in so much she thinks anybody wants to hear. If she has children, I feel terrible for them.
Yeah, I'd rather
They
have a
definitely
picture.
didn't encourage this.
I'd rather have a picture of my mom shitting on the hood of a car than this fucking
Me too.
music
I can
video.
explain, at least I can make her sound cool. Like, oh, dude, she was hammered when she did that.
Oh, she was Trish was a problem in '76.
Oh, dude, yeah, she shit on the hood of a car. Yeah, that's my mom for sure. I know.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No, that's how she gets down, man. Look, that's back in the day. She wouldn't do that now, but she did shit on the car. This, you'll never live this down.
Oh man! And then your friends singing this song to you at school.
Yeah. We were stuck inside, and we had to go outside, and then the COVID came, and we toodaloo.
Oh well, we still got another minute of this fucking jam.
Bring it.
no Republicans voted for this thing. It's got direct relief to American families.
Oh, this is
It's got a path to reopen our schools.
This is so
Cost
corny.
of childcare, tax credits, baby. It's like they care. It's a big deal. But
You know what's really annoying?
there's
Pause it.
more-
I know it's like a little off time in this, but that's just like an audio thing. But forget that. She definitely recorded this
Yes.
with cans in a booth, and she's lip singing the video. So she knows the words. You know what I mean? When someone writes a song, when they wrote "Welcome to the Jungle," 2 days later, he never forgot those words again. Do you think this song lives in her heart like this? Like she just knows the front to back. She goes, I know how it goes. I don't need. He goes, I don't need the script. I got it.
I hope it haunts her like regrets from early in life, because this is one of the corniest things I've ever heard in my life.
No, it won't at all.
Where do you think she lives? I feel Connecticut.
No, it won't at all.
Where do you think she
I'd-
lives? I feel Connecticut.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would say
I'd say New England for sure would be my guess.
I'm gonna take a stab at it and say Colorado.
Really?
Oh.
That's not.
Well, no,
definitely
that's
not. Her.
not. That's that's her. No, I don't think we're going to find out who she is exactly right now. Somebody will. Don't worry. When we put it out, someone will find out who it is. But it's do not message her. But yeah, her face is bizarre. But I'll tell you, this woman has done. She's humiliated her children 1,000 times over.
Oh,
She
yeah.
definitely has
Oh,
kids,
yeah.
without a doubt. She without a doubt has kids. And again, so she's a sweet mom, but she's too much, and not many of the other moms like her.
And man, for your mom to put out a corny music video of her political beliefs has got to be way worse than a sex tape. You're like, oh man, you really let it all fly, didn't you, Mom?
But I mean, she has arguments in her life where it's like, well, I don't think that's very nice at all.
Yeah.
Like everything's like, and her neighbors fucking hate
She goes,
her.
I have a little rule around here. We call Friday Fry-yay. It's a little fun thing.
She runs an HOA and there's no HOA in the neighborhood. And she's like, she's like going around sending an HOA letter, and they're like, yeah, there's not an HOA. Like I don't, she's like, I know, but we should act like there is.
Oh, I'm trying to, but that being said, I'm trying to actually get the HOA to actually be real. And they're like, well, we don't want one. We've told you this several
It's kind
times.
of an open neighborhood. We're not like a real kind of a closed neighborhood. It's like a main road. The highway's right there. Like it doesn't make sense. And there, I know, but
I have a lot of time on my hands ever since Alex went back to work, and I was thinking I could run the HOA. And they're like, oh my God, I fucking hate this lady.
Who is the genius or tortured soul that is filming her?
A guy that probably gets his nuts stomped on to achieve.
You think it's the husband? You think the husband's filming her? I think she got a young person to do this.
Her
Her
daughter?
kids might be. This is one of those ones where her kids might be like completely skewed by her enough that they're like, this isn't going to bite you back. She might have young enough kids. They're like, oh, this is so fun. Mom's doing this, not realizing when they hit 7th grade, like it's going to be Wedgie City and Swirlyville for these dorks.
The second
he's
she
someone
dropped,
that like kids were this whole pandemic, her kids have been in school, even though she's like, kids shouldn't go back to school. Her kids have been in school the whole time. Like it's some weird private school that they're like, no, we can't let these kids go back. You're like, well, your kids have been gone the whole time.
the whole time.
Yeah. She goes, and I just trying to get my children back from the government. They took them because they say I make crazy decisions.
Made them ride the bus, even though it was public.
I jumped out of my car with all of them in it, and it went into a lake.
Yeah, she just looks like she's on the opposite end of the mask debate. Like the lady we watched get arrested at the bank for not wearing a mask. She looks like she puts a mask on her dog.
Oh, yeah. She had a mask. I mean, the camera person has a mask on for sure.
And a shield. He's got a shield and a mask on. And she's like, okay, but I'm going to go maskless. So if you could just really
I'm going to spit sing right at your stupid face.
get a blocker on it. Let's watch the rest of this video. Because it was starting to crescendo. She was starting to, build it up.
Oh, yeah. She hasn't hit the notes yet. The feelers, the one that make you feel?
I hate to be painfully honest right now, but I don't see her playing Cracklepalooza. I don't think.
This girl?
No, we've got Princess Vitara. We've got, Gary, Sean Fury.
Do you have it up?
Hang on
Sean
one
Fury,
second.
I believe
It's not
Sean
playing.
Fury reached out and said he's got a new single.
Man.
He sent us his new single directly.
You know what's crazy, Nate, that Jay and I have learned over the last 5 years is that if you tell a musician that you have a radio show, they'll just think that you break musicians in radio as opposed to...
Also, if you tell them they're good, no matter how sarcastic it sounds, they just accept it.
They're like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Thank you guys so much.
Did a full interview where we basically called him crazy on the phone. And he
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's batshit. He's like, oh, man, well, that was all he's going for. But all right, man. All right, I'm glad you guys love. It's all love.
This video looks like she's when you watch it without volume, you think it's her yelling at the camera person.
Yeah, it does look like she's doing Dennis Leary rants. And another thing, taxi cabs in New York. Okay, what are you doing?
I like getting in the grimy back of it and knowing the guy doesn't care about Lewis Black. That's another thing. All right, let's watch the rest of it.
Republicans
Lose yourself in the music and moments.
It's got direct relief to American families. It's got a path to reopen our schools.
You have a very nice house.
Cost of childcare, tax credits, baby.
Oh.
It's like they care. It's a big deal. But wait, there's more. Don't you want to be where the people are?
What?
Don't you want to go out dancing, having convos with those, what are they called again? Oh yeah, friends.
Okay, pause it.
Hold on.
Pause it right now.
There's a lot
I'm gonna tell you what.
fucking-
This
Jesus.
chick's a dud in the sack for sure.
Yeah.
100%. This was she was a musical theater, either in musical theater in college or high school, and then like married her high school sweetheart and then had kids. And then she's like, you know what? I'm going to TikTok. I can sing and dance.
I'm
and,
jumping back in the game, baby.
I'm doing, man, what a fucking, also, you have an awesome house.
Can we go back to it? It's not getting worse.
No, it's what though? The video?
Well, I mean, it's getting worse, but it's like getting better in the worst way.
I mean, she is. Now, here's a question I want to float to the crew. And Nate, I'll catch you up here right now with a little bit of bonfire context. We found a story about a woman whose children were kicked out of a private Catholic school because she started an OnlyFans under the name Mrs. Poindexter. And she would put nude photos up and nude videos. We got a subscription. Christine
You got a subscription, dude. This woman can't believe her children were kicked out of Catholic school.
And she puts up.
Oh, now come on,
There she is. And so she puts up these pictures, and then she was like, you know.
Oh, this is the least of it. Also her grandmother.
She put her mom on.
So her children
really?
don't have to deal with their mother being on it. That's the problem. But when you find out that also your grandmother is showing her tits on there, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy. It was one of the craziest.
It's
wormholes.
crazy.
One of the craziest wormholes we fell in was finding.
I'm blown away by it.
This woman has her mother. This woman has children that are in the neighborhood and obviously at school, and they have to be wildly embarrassed to be removed from school because their mom has an OnlyFans.
Showing her butthole on at least 5 occasions. Butthole.
Really?
That's
And
the
Yeah.
There's
That's
the
the-
grandma.
How much can they make? Oh my!
I mean, I don't know, man. But
That's
I mean,
her mom.
Yes, it's the grandmother of the children who were kicked out of school.
These kids are going to be unbelievable at fighting. They have to be unbelievable at fighting. They're going to be so good at fighting.
Or they're never going to have to fight
Just
because they're.
throwing.
Well, look at her wonk eye. I didn't even notice that. She got Shawn Michael eye.
Oh, grandma. Oh, yeah, look at that. She got a Biggie Smalls her.
She's like, the hardest part of cooking my brownies is that normally I'm naked. I mean, that is
It's wild,
crazy.
dude.
That's crazy.
These kids are in school.
Yeah.
and it's
These kids
nuts.
are. How old are her kids?
By the way, you're allowed to
middle-
do this in the world. It's not. I'm not saying that she's not be allowed to do this. I'm just like, damn, your kids. You better hope they're really understanding, man. I mean, they have to be.
I mean,
real
they have to
understanding.
be now.
Yeah.
Well,
This is like something everybody's going to ask. So what? How'd you guys handle COVID? They're like, "Phew." I mean, like when they're in 20 years,
oh, man.
you guys they're just at a dinner party. Y'all remember COVID? How'd you guys handle it? What was everybody doing during COVID? They're like,
Just
was
drinking.
I?
Yeah, just drinking.
Pounded.
What's wrong? Do you want to, honey? He's like, don't bring it up around him.
Because me and mom started showing our gashes online.
Or did that?
How much money are they making on there?
A lot.
What's
A
the
lot.
subscription, Christine? $6 a month or something?
Yeah, I've heard girls making like 25, 30K a month. She has $14.99 per month, and then some deals.
Well, she upped her thing, I think, because
Yeah,
got
once
the
she started
national
getting
coverage.
the media
exactly.
coverage.
She gets the media coverage and doesn't go. Now my kids are definitely going to find out, and it's a little humiliating. Well, I at least have to stop and pull this stuff down. She's just started going harder and charging more.
She's like,
She does
Charging
not
more.
give a shit about her kids' feelings.
dude, she did with OnlyFans what my dad did with drinking. Where I was like, hey, Dad, maybe you want to look out. And he's like, yeah, watch me. I'm going to take it across the finish line. And
Hey
she's like,
dad, hey dad, Some kid came up and showed me a picture of mom sucking another lady's boob again.
He's like, isn't that cool? Rock ass, right? The dad's all into it.
He goes, damn, your mom is all sexed up, son. You're starting to feel it now. I know you're becoming a man. You've probably seen your mama's fine ass.
He goes, yeah, better watch out when
the boy watch. They do that. That definitely happened.
Dude. What's worse, though, having that or than this lady going, everything's okay. We've got checks in the mail. And you're like, I hate it.
I don't know. I don't know which one is worse. It's a real question for the ages.
Would
you rather your mom be that lady or, at least your mom getting crammed, it's like, all right, hey, this house parties, man. Like, I'm probably going to go to rehab at some point, but I'm probably going to have a pretty fun late teens, early 20s.
They go, when he grows up, am I funny? Am I funny? Let's just say my mom had an OnlyFans that was pulling in $100K a month, and it went public.
Yeah, if you think that wasn't bad enough, Nana started splitting it too.
Yeah. I saw Gam Gam showing her yams right there on
that Mustang up.
Anyways,
think I get this Mustang for free? You think I bought this Mustang? I don't think so.
Anyways, that's when I got into guns. This lady's kids are just going to be allergic to every peanut and tree nut.
I feel like this lady doesn't care. The lady singing the song, you want to go, there's no way you really care about anything that you're saying. You don't care.
This is all
OnlyFans girl, I mean, she's gotten, her getting into it more, she cares.
Yeah, very good point. This lady's
you guys all know that this is a Little Mermaid song?
Yeah, I
do.
do.
Okay.
It's the first thing I noticed.
It's part of your world from Little Mermaid, so it's just like a mom that's the tune and stuff. It's a very like classic musical song.
You're classical.
Well, that took the steam out of
I think this is Ariel.
Me and Dan were both operating.
This is a girl who thinks she's Ariel too. Well, she's got red head. I'm sure she thinks she's Ariel.
Oh, 100. I would put heavy money on the fact that she has probably been Ariel from Little Mermaid at least 3 Halloweens.
Oh, full disclosure, me and Dan were operating on she was making the song up herself.
Yeah, I thought she was.
Our energy behind it was such.
No, not the lyrics. Like the tune is part of your world, and she made up new lyrics a part of your world.
The lyrics are from the 1985 Little Mermaid. These are straight up what Disney was putting out in the
pretty politically divisive
late 80s.
Also, there was an F-bomb in there, so
they went for it. They fucking went for it. There's more of the video, isn't there?
Hell yeah! You think she stops rocking?
No.
Body rocking the boat?
No, dude, till the break of dawn.
Bars, but good strategy is required to reopen safely. And now by May 1st, we can all get the vaccine.
It's the song when she's singing about being a human.
We can talk, then we can hug.
Yeah, wish I could be part.
Our family and
now I hear it
loved
now.
Ones.
Wondering
a shift in
wish
ideology.
I could be.
A plan for our world.
I would have thrown something at her if I was her neighbor. Red wine and blue. What's red wine and blue, USA? What's red wine and blue, USA? I'm going to ask this one more time.
It's red wine blue. Red wine blue.
Red wine blue.
Please look that up.
Oh my God! If this lady is pushing hooch, let's get on board, dude. All these moms Breaking Bad.
Yeah, by the way, this video can be explained by wine drunk.
Yeah,
you know what?
It's white wine drunk.
She goes, I'll tell you what that was. That was 2 bottles of Pinot Grigio before 3 p.m. and then making my daughter follow me around the house.
It's nothing about politics. It's women across the suburbs been gathering first to lament, but then to figure out how to change the world together. We are building on this sisterhood and creating new momentum with digital content, media, voices, and networks. Well, Christine's already got her application.
Oh, man.
I love it. They're just trying.
Well, that song sucked nuts.
Her kids probably think Mommy has a pretty voice.
It brought negative attention to it. It's their fault.
Well, we're now promoting this organization on this show, so maybe it's good.
I don't think I'm going to get the vaccine because of it.
Yeah, I think they'll put you on a list.
I was on board, and now I think I don't like it. Is this what the vaccine does to you? You don't get COVID, but you do this?
Why was she wearing a mask in the video? Dan, can we watch what Nate? I want to watch that thing with you so bad before this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely.
The video from
American Idol.
American Idol, the girl passing out. Did you see this at all, Nate?
No.
I'm so excited you haven't seen it. It's violent. I'll say before we watch the thing that she's
brutal.
okay. I'll say before we say that she's okay. She's completely okay. but she passes it, and it's a fall, dude. If it's a hard not to laugh, man. I'll tell you what I did. I laughed really hard, said "Holy shit!" Then was genuinely concerned, and then was like, and then went back and watched it again. I'm like, yo, that's a funny. I mean, it's a eat shit. It's a real.
Is it roller derby fall? Is it roller derby fall?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Dude,
yeah.
I would say I immediately identified with the other girl standing on stage to just look around and hope other people do something.
This is so great.
She falls and the other girl just goes, anybody going to help?
This makes me laugh so hard. And then next thing you know, you come to and Lionel Richie and Blake Shelton are standing over you.
Go, you went out. And you're like, what's up?
Hello. Was it me you was looking for?
Lionel Richie's like, I have to sing her back awake. This is the only way I can. It's the only way.
Katy Perry doesn't even come close to the girl. Stays back. Leaves it alone. Every other judge goes over to check.
I would have stayed. One of the judges just stayed in their chairs, and they're like, "I'm good. She's all right."
I feel terrible for her, but look, goddamn it, it's funny. Yeah, play it.
And okay, you got yourself to the end, and the problem is.
Oh God!
Made it. Little big screen at the exact moment.
The problem is.
Dude, that's
yo.
The problem is.
That's no joke. That's how I fall. Honestly, that was my bit in falling into the pool until I was like 11 years old. If I was in the deep end, that's how I thought it was funny to fall in.
Oh.
Jeez.
Dude, it's so violent. Her face bounces.
Oh, Lionel Richie's like, oh, shit.
It looks like her face doesn't hit, and you're like, no, it hit and bounced back up. Like it.
Dude.
You're supposed to be dancing on the ceiling, baby girl, not on the floor.
Oh, no. Easy, like Sunday morning.
Were they telling her, were they saying no to her?
Well, she's been sitting here dehydrated all night long. Come on now.
Dude, I wonder if they take her off in a stretcher like a football game and she gives a thumbs up, you know? They're all right. She's all right.
The other team touches her foot as she goes. They grab her shoe.
Ain't that fall, dude? The bounce of her head is crazy.
Bam!
I mean,
God.
It looks like she gets on, she's blocking herself with her hands, but then her face just keeps going.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the way that girl reacts is completely how I would react. I'm just like, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Were they about to send her?
That's
were they about to
crazy,
send her home? You know, Kellyanne Conway's daughter's on it, too, apparently. She got sent home, but this girl passed out.
Lou just nailed it with that video.
We gotta get it with volume. Hang on.
Problem is.
Ooh.
I mean,
Dude, she takes a bump like fucking.
Lionel Richie, what a hero, man. How about for Lionel Richie, everybody? Come on.
Yeah, come on,
Richie.
Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling and all.
I
The other
can't
people are
stand
like,
to see a pretty young lady on the floor like this. Let me help you out.
They show a couple other contestants backstage confused, but those people really in their head are like, is this going to affect my performance at all?
Totally.
What if that other girl started just giving her CPR? They're like, no. And she's like, well, I've never seen this.
I was just going to wail on her chest. I thought that's what we were going to do.
So, like, drag her off stage. A gay guy has to sing Father Figure by George Michael now.
Someone's got to cover a Shania Twain song. Move
That
her to the
bitch
left.
is stealing my spotlight.
Yeah, when I broke my shoulder freshman year playing football, they just moved it down 10 yards and kept going. American Idol totally should have done that. They're like, you know what? We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep.
They just kept playing with you on the field.
Yeah, it was a practice, and they're like, "All right, guys, move it down 10 yards," and you're like, "Ah, yeah, shit."
You're like, you're screaming and like,
yeah, just like holding your arm, and you're like, "Ah, shit, guys, I'm sorry, I fucked up practice." Make sure you check out Nate's new special. We still got a couple minutes, but we want to get a nice breezy plug. Got his brand new special, The Greatest Average American, out now on Netflix, streaming now. How is it putting out a special during a pandemic? Is everyone watching it?
Yeah.
Dude, you just threw him the shittiest fucking question he's going to get all day from other press.
You think I was just going to let him have...
Nate, before you run, real quick, what made you get into comedy?
Yeah, Jay, you think I was just going to let him have an easy time on here on his press tour? You guys get to just show up and laugh?
Nate, new special. What's that like putting one of those out this time of year, huh?
Now, Nate, you were on CMT, I see here.
Yeah.
What was that like?
You know, those are the best. That's like, how do you get one of those? They always ask you, like, regular person's asking that. You're like, what?
What does that go exactly? They always go, is there through like an agent or a manager or something?
Who do you got to talk to?
Yeah, whose door do you got to knock on to get one of those Netflix? They're handing them out, it seems.
You've been listening to SiriusXM's Bonfire. New episodes every Tuesday through Friday mornings and full shows always on SiriusXM.